Good morning, Joe here. Wanted to do a pickups video. Unfortunately, it's raining too hard for me to be able to go out and do the car videos, and sorry if I sound a little weird. It's very early. Let me start this by saying I'm probably not going to be able to do garage sailing pretty much ever. Turns out that when I went out last week, it caused a lot of damage to my legs, and I've never fully explained what happened, but we'll just take 2 seconds and do that. I am diabetic, so it complicates things, but on top of that, I'm allergic to antibiotics, so that complicates things worse than being diabetic. So I've had problems with my legs with infections and things like that, so I have to be very careful about how much walking I do and where I do my walking, because the more I walk, the more damage I could do to my legs, which could eventually lead to more sores, which could lead to infections, which could lead to hospitalizations, which leads to the amputations that I've had. So in deference to my health, I'm not going to be going garage sailing anymore. I don't mind doing the thrift stores and arranging deals because there's very little walking involved. It's just all driving. That I can handle, but I can't handle the big community yard sales right now. So until that happens, it'll just be pre-arranged pickups. So I'm not going to stop, but I just can't do the big walking around. Back to what we were talking about. I went to the garage sale on last Saturday, and I really didn't find anything. I found the box and the PS1 and the Dirt Double for $5. The lady that I bought all that from, she told me that all of her kids were leaving home, so she had all these systems laying around and a bunch of video games, and that she would call me, and I gave her my information. Well, Monday comes along, she didn't call me. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She called me yesterday, well, technically Thursday night, and said, hey, I put together all that stuff. Would you like to come out and take a look? Sure. So I went over to her house Friday morning at about 8:30 in the morning or so, and she, just as promised, had 2 big old totes full of stuff. And we went through it all, and we came to a reasonable price. And basically everything I bought came down to about $1 a piece, maybe even less, probably closer to like 90 cents a piece. So I'll show you what I got, and we'll just take it from there. So first, let me start with some systems. I have all the cables and everything and controllers, and I'll show you some of those as we go through. But an Xbox in really good shape, but let's face it, it's an Xbox. I don't know what's on there. I'm going to have to double check. She doesn't even know if there's a game in there. Not 1, not 2, but 3 fat PS2s. Now, they bought these all brand new, so these are not ones that they purchased used, nothing like that. These were all brand new units when they bought them, and they claim one of them they've never even used. So I'll go through them and check them out, and probably just flip them, because I've got the Slim 2000 model. I don't need the old fatties. No fatties. Although for my silver Slim, I didn't have any of the matching controllers, and she happened to have a couple of first party ones. However, they've got bad analog sticks, but I've got so many of these laying around, I will just mix and match parts and make 2 really good controllers to go with my silver system. Personal preference, I just like having the right controller for the right system. Came with a bunch of these aftermarket style controllers, which I don't usually care for, because usually like these buttons feel very stiff and unwanted. Aftermarket after tap, some RF adapters again, which I always think are hilarious to have old RF adapters. You know, controllers for the Xbox, and then a bunch of first party PS2 controllers. So like I said, I've got plenty of parts here to make plenty of controllers whole. And then something I didn't have was a memory card for the Xbox's controller, which doesn't really mean anything to me because obviously the Xbox has a hard drive, but whatever. So yeah, so I have enough controllers and parts for 3 complete systems. So or 4 complete systems, pardon me. And then a bunch of games. Mostly it's all PS2 and a few Xbox, and even a couple of Xbox 360. Let me preface this, I've sold most of it already, the sellable stuff, and I kept a few things. Got a bunch of games like Spiderwick Chronicles, Men in Black, Corvette, Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick, NCAA Football 2003, NCAA Football 2009. So most of these are just common titles. They'll go in my extras box and get sold off, but a bunch of them I will keep, like Star Wars Battlefront, Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Maybe I want to sound like Markiplier. Hey, I'm Markiplier. How you doing? Yeah, am I gonna die? I think I'm gonna die. Am I gonna die? Maybe if I'm stunned, man. I'm gonna die. Oh, 2 copies of that. Lego Star Wars The Deuce. 2K Sports NHL Hockey 2K8. Let's just make a more convoluted title. Welcome to PlayStation 2's EA Sports in conjunction with 989 Sports presents Tony Hawk's Underground 2.4 minus 1 equals 8. No, I'm just kidding, but Underground 2. Ford Racing 2. The Operative, No One Lives Forever. I think I've played this once. Aggressive Inline. Tokyo Extreme Racer 0. That's like my 3rd freaking copy of that. NFL Blitz 2003. iToy Play. I think I got 2 of those. Mom to Mom Consignment. Okay, well they bought this at a consignment shop. Brother in Arms, Earned in Blood. I never played that. May have to give it a shot. I think I played Brother in Arms before. Maybe I haven't. The other copy of iToy. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Coming up soon. Will he or won't he? Did he pick the rose or did he take the money? Black on PS2. I really liked this game when it came out. And if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, wasn't this like the last good shooter that came out on the PS2? Or wasn't it the last game on the PS2? Or one or the other. Call of Duty World at War Final Fronts. I love long convoluted titles. Grand Theft Auto 3. I remember the first time I played this, I was so blown away. My first real experience with Sandbox. My hands don't work, but that's okay because it's just Guitar Hero 3. Legends of Rock. Stop talking like that, turd. Lego Star Wars the video game. Now, a lot of these do have scratches on them, so I'm going to have to get a bunch of them resurfaced, which is eventually going to lead me to buying a surfacer. Apparently, their kids like to use these to play Frisbee. To play. Rock Band Track Pack Volume 1. That's where the volume should be sent for when people are playing Rock Band. Sorry. NBA Live 2007. NFL Street 3. The Sonic Plus Collection. That's definitely one I'm going to keep. I don't know why. I like Sonic stuff. Ford Racing 3. Rapala Pro Fishing. Nobody has given me a fishing peripheral yet. Don't know why. Top Angler. Hosted by Tyra Banks. Come on, girls. Who's going to be the next top angler? Madden 2003. Konami's Bottom of the Ninth. Yes, probably the downfall of Konami when they started making crap. It's not crap, it's Konami. It's Konami crap. Shut up, Grandma. ESPN 2K5 NFL with the guy reaching towards the stars. MVP 2007 baseball. Mispronounced that. Ooh. Black Label Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo 3. The only one I've got is a greatest hit, so I'll switch the case at the very least. Tom Cruise, Tomcat, Tom. Nom. Top Gun Combat Zone. He's tired, folks. I know he is. Rampage. Total Destruction. I'm definitely going to keep that one. Play that one. Ah! Spider-Man 3. MVP 2006 NCAA Baseball. I think I've said this before. I prefer college-based games because it's full of players that haven't been paid millions and millions of dollars to sit and bitch about their lives yet. Spider-Man. This is one of my favorite ones, actually. When you play this and you play through the training, at least on the PC version, I don't know if they translated it to the PS2 version, Bruce Campbell does the voiceover, and it's hilarious. I highly suggest you pick it up just to listen to Bruce Campbell go through training with him. Jack 2. You don't know Jack. I do too. I've got him right here. Rock Band 2. The more I'm looking at this crap, the more I think I saw it at the flea market. But we'll see. For what I paid for it or whatever. NFL Street. Tony Hawk's Underground.
Tony Hawk's Underground.
She had a lot of kids, so that's probably why there's all these doubles. Defender. It's connected to the bumper. Ford versus Chevy. I remember when this game came out. I have no desire to play it, but I remember when it came out. NHL 09. Oh, come here. Few games on some other systems here. Let's see here. On the 360, we've got Rapala Pro Bass Fishing. Apparently they liked fishing but didn't like worms or something. On original Xbox, Medal of Honor European Assault. Not one, but 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto 5. It's fine, I'll just trade those in. They're worth a bit. Keep one of them, but I'll trade most of them in. Madden 09 original Xbox. These are all games I don't care. Need for Speed Carbon. Connect Adventures. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not have a million of those? I watched this one episode of a dumpster diver on YouTube where he pulled like 200 of those out of the dumpster of a GameStop. And it was funny because he's like, yeah, these are worth something. NCAA March Madness 2007. You know, that is one disturbed looking individual. That's one goofy looking guy. A couple of games that I pulled out again because I know I'm going to keep them. Crash Nitro Kart. Coming soon to a theater near you. Movies. And Spyro Hero's Tale. This was one of the first 3D games I played on PlayStation 1. A couple of weird things, and she also gave me a big-ass binder to put all my loose discs in, and I put a bunch of them in there, but I'm not going to get up and grab it because it's underneath 2 different boxes, and it's like almost 4.5 feet away, and that's just too damn far. A couple of discs that I'm going to keep. One is a brought to you exclusively by Toys R Us PlayStation demo disc. That's a not for sale copy. And again, you can say it in the comments all you want. I understand it's a worthless disc, but for some reason this idiot's brain sees the word not for resale and has to keep it. Someday it will be worth millions and millions of Zimbabwe dollars. Which, by the way, if you do the conversion, is worth about $100 million to every $1 US.
So they're my precious.
You have the demo CD for Driver on PlayStation 1. And again, it's one of those not for resale demo CDs, blah, blah, blahs. So, yeah, keeping that one too. I just use PS3 cases because I got a bunch of them, and it allows me to see exactly what the games are, and then I just write them on the spines, and then someday I'll print off cover art for them. On the Wii Music. And then, funny enough, I got the Zelda Twilight Princess last week in the rental case, and she happened to have Zelda Twilight Princess in the Nintendo Selects case. So, again, I'm going to trade it in because I've got a complete original version of it. So this is worthless. Well, to me, it's worth $14 on trade-in. And she actually had 2 copies of Wii Sports, but I already traded one of those in as well. Why do you keep trading them in? Because it's Wii frickin' Sports, alright? I don't see why you guys pay so much money for this. It's not even Wii Sports Resort. But I guess you need Wii Motion Plus for that. Most people don't, so. Yeah, that's about it. There's a couple of accessories that I haven't shown you. But they're too far away. And I'm not getting up. So yeah, that's about it today. Again, I do apologize for not getting car videos up, but when it's raining like it is, I can't do anything because I don't have an indoor area to park cars and do demos on it. However, tomorrow is my day off from work, and I'm thinking that's when I should probably go out and do some videos. So maybe I'll try to shoot enough so I can do a couple of weeks worth in one go, which technically is only, what, 4 cars, 5 cars? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go spend the day out at the dealership tomorrow. Drive a bunch of cars. Maybe hit the flea market before I go out there. Because the dealership doesn't open until noon and the flea markets start very early. But when it's raining, nobody sets up. So I'm not expecting much. Till then, if you have any comments, let me know. What's the line? The party line. Like, comment, subscribe. We're getting up to almost 20 subscribers now. I don't know how many of you guys are subscribed for the car videos and how many are subscribed for my video game videos. I'm thinking that we're skewed mostly towards the cars, to be quite honest with you guys, but that's fine. Just keep watching. I promise I'll put some more stuff up. And worst case scenario, tomorrow, if I don't get any filming done, I will just do some kind of information on a car, pull it into our service bay. On Sundays when it's closed, I can at least sneak in there and maybe just do a walk around of the Z06 we just got in or something. So there we go. Thank you.